Hey there, and welcome back to Embrace Your Mind. Today, we've got something both fun and fascinating for you: potatoes. These humble tubers have a rich history and an incredible impact on our lives, from food to culture. So let's dive in and explore some intriguing facts about potatoes that you may not have heard before. Potatoes were first domesticated in the Andes Mountains of South America around 7,000 to 10,000 years ago. The word potato comes from the Spanish word patata, which itself is derived from the Taíno word for the sweet potato, batata. There are over 4,000 different types of potatoes grown worldwide, including varieties with purple, red, and even blue skins. Potatoes belong to the nightshade family, which also includes tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers. In the 18th century, potatoes were used to treat wounds. They were even placed on burns and bruises to help them heal. The first potato grown in space was aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia in 1995 as part of an experiment to study plant growth in zero gravity. Potatoes are rich in vitamin C, which is essential for immune system health, and they were once a key source of this vitamin during long sea voyages. The average American consumes around 110 pounds of potatoes every year, making them one of the most popular foods in the US. The world's largest potato ever recorded weighed a massive 18 pounds, 4 ounces, and was grown in the UK in 2011. Potatoes were first introduced to Europe in the late 16th century by Spanish explorers returning from South America. The famous Irish potato famine of the mid-1800s caused the deaths of around 1 million people, primarily due to a potato disease known as late blight. While potatoes are known for their carbohydrates, they're also a good source of potassium, which is vital for heart health. One medium-sized potato has more potassium than a banana, which is commonly thought of as a potassium powerhouse. Potatoes can be grown in almost any type of soil, but they prefer cool temperatures and well-drained soil to thrive. The first recorded potato chips were created in 1853 by chef George Crumb, who made them after a customer complained about his thick fries. Potatoes can sprout eyes, which are small buds that can be planted to grow new potatoes. The largest potato-producing country in the world is China, followed by India, Russia, and the United States. The potato is considered the world's fourth largest food crop, after rice, wheat, and maize. There are different kinds of potatoes that are better for different cooking methods. For example, russets are perfect for baking, while waxy potatoes like red potatoes are great for boiling and salads. Potatoes were one of the first crops to be grown in space, and NASA has used them in experiments to help sustain astronauts on long-term space missions. In 1995, the potato became the first vegetable to be genetically modified for mass production, giving rise to varieties resistant to pests. Potato skins are rich in fiber and contain antioxidants that help fight free radicals in the body. During World War II, potatoes were often used as a substitute for more expensive foods like meat and rice in many countries. The color of a potato skin doesn't affect its flavor, but it can influence its texture and how it holds up during cooking. In the Andes, the indigenous people have developed over 1,000 unique varieties of potatoes that grow at high altitudes, each with different colors, sizes, and flavors. The average potato plant yields about 10 to 15 potatoes per plant, depending on the variety and growing conditions. Potatoes can help fight off inflammation due to the presence of compounds like anthocyanins, which are found in the skin of purple potatoes. The U.S. state of Idaho is famous for its potatoes, and it produces about 1/3 of all potatoes grown in the U.S. Potatoes were used by early European explorers as a way to treat scurvy, a disease caused by a lack of vitamin C. If stored correctly, Potatoes can last for several months without spoiling, making them a valuable food for long-term storage. Potatoes were once considered an inedible crop by many Europeans because they were part of the nightshade family and thought to be poisonous. Some potatoes, like the fingerling variety, are naturally resistant to pests, making them easier to grow without chemicals. In 1990, the first potato crisps, chips, were marketed as a healthy snack in the US, despite being high in fat and sodium. Potatoes are often used in the production of biodegradable packaging materials due to their high starch content. Potatoes are a staple food for many cultures and have been part of traditional diets in places like Peru, Ireland, and the United States for centuries. While most people think of potatoes as being unhealthy, when prepared properly, baked, boiled, or roasted, they're actually a very nutritious food. The potato is considered a symbol of fertility in some cultures due to its ability to grow in abundance. Potatoes were one of the first crops to be cultivated using modern irrigation systems, revolutionizing agriculture in many parts of the world. A single serving of mashed potatoes can provide you with more than half of your daily recommended intake of vitamin C. In some countries, like the Netherlands, potatoes are considered a luxury food, and gourmet chefs use them in intricate dishes with amazing flavor combinations. There you have it, interesting facts about potatoes that you probably didn't know. From their origins to their incredible versatility in the kitchen, potatoes truly are a fascinating food. If you enjoyed these facts, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Embrace Your Mind for more interesting content every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.